I tell you, my life really got a lot of stuff going on. What's up guys, and welcome back to Just in Time. If you didn't already know or see on my Instagram and stuff, my car got busted into. If you watched my videos last week, you'll know that I had a really rough week last week. I had my shoes stolen, my car broke down, and my uncle passed away. Well, guess what? On Tuesday, all of that happened in a day. Basically, I woke up, went downstairs just to find out someone had broken my car window, stolen not one, not two, but 3 pairs of shoes that were in my boot. He stole one of my Flyknits, my Nike Flyknit free runs, a pair of futsal shoes, and my precious Under Armour basketball shoes. And he stole my knee guards. Like, what kind of psychopath steals knee guards? 3 of them. You only have 2 knees. Needless to say, it was not a very good way to start my day, and I was already on my way to go and fix my car, so 顺便了, huh? But something that I found really cool was that I actually found myself being able to keep calm and also even give praise to God while all this was happening. Now, my first reaction obviously was like, what? Come on, are you serious? This is not happening. But I still managed to maintain a pretty calm demeanor. I was like, you know what? Okay, fine, this is happening. I only kind of lost my cool when it clicked. Oh shit, I should open my boot, because I had not left anything in the car that was visible. So when I opened the boot, that's when my heart really sank. They had taken one of my favorite pair of shoes, the basketball shoes, the Under Armour shoes. I love those shoes so much. And that's when I was really tested. And again, I found it really cool that I was able to give praise. I was giving praise for things like, I'm so grateful that none of my laptop bags were in the car. So he didn't get a hold of my laptop. It would have cost way more than what I had to pay for. He didn't take my air purifier that was in the car, which I found really weird. And also, he didn't take my basketball. Like, you take my basketball shoe, you take my knee guard, and then you don't take my basketball. You very lazy, is it? Like, my basketball not worth taking, is it, huh? And also, he didn't take my touch and go card because I actually used an MPH card because it has a touch and go function. So, little tip for you guys, start using other cards that got touch and go function. Don't use the touch and go. That way, if people come and steal your stuff, they don't know to take the touch and go card. Smart. So after all of that, later on in my day, I still had to get scolded to my face by the ex-boss of this little company that I was in, but that is a story for another video because I want to get into something else today. Throughout the past couple of weeks, I have been listening to a lot of sermons, been really just filling my mind with kind of positive stuff, and I've actually been running back to God a lot. And I think this is what has been able to keep my mind kind of strong a little bit. I do listen to other podcasts besides Christian podcasts. It's just that I've been listening to Christian podcasts a little bit more. So I kind of attribute myself being able to give praise and find the good and something, find the grateful things to be grateful about through the act of me doing that. And so something that the sermons and also my friend, actually is my mentor, his name is Sean. You may have heard me mention him in quite a few of my videos. He actually does real estate videos, so do check him out because he is really knowledgeable. He has helped me so tremendously in all of my troubles, and usually when shit hits the fan, he's there. So something that I took from both of them is actually that I'm strong enough, that's why God is putting me through this. Now, how the sermon put it is that the Lord is testing you because He knows that you can take it. Now, their illustration was this story of this man named Job. Now, Job was a very righteous man. He was doing all the things right. And in the Bible, it accounts that he was a very wealthy man as well. He had many children. He was a really good family, basically. And the preacher then goes on to say that it was because of his blessing and his strength that actually attracted trouble towards him. Basically, he loses everything, like his children die, the businesses all fail, and he loses his health, everything, and he's still able to praise God. Obviously, it was really difficult for him as you account through his story, but in the end, he never cursed God. It was because that the Lord knew he was able to go through this, that he was put through that. And then later on the story, obviously, there's a happy ending. He was blessed with way more than he initially started with. So if anybody wants to buy me some Christmas gifts. And how my friend Sean put it is that God kind of hits you when you can afford it. So right now I'm going through all this in a position of, you could say, abundance, and because actually this month has been really tight for me, and that kind of ties in to the me getting scolded by the ex-boss, so I'll put that in another video. But basically just know that this month has been really tight for me on money. But it's not tight to the point that I'm dying, you know, I have no money to eat and stuff like that. And how Sean put it is just that, like, you're being tested when you can afford to be tested, not when you're down in the dumps and you really, like, every penny counts to the next day. I'm actually being put through all of this when I can afford it. So that really got me thinking as to how we actually perceive and how we process trouble. So it got me thinking, how do we actually process when we're being put through all of these tough situations in life? Because last week was a horrible week. This week hasn't been all that good. If I was a really negative person, I would just default into going like, oh, blaming everybody, like, oh, woe is my life sucks and stuff like that, which people are so prone to doing even when they have an awesome life. And I actually caught myself and found myself running back to my source of strength, and that is something that I feel I'm proud that I was able to do, because throughout all of these things, I was just running back to God and asking Him, what is it you want me to learn from this exactly? Why are you allowing me to go through this? What are you trying to nurture in me? And I felt that I was able to do that, and I'm proud of myself, because I could have so easily just slipped into that, why me? In fact, I was thinking that, like, why me? Of all these things to happen, why must I go through that? Lord, you know how much I love shoes. Why would you take 4 pairs away from me in these short 2 weeks? Expensive pairs, good pairs, pairs that I really love. Like my Jappiao pairs, fine, go and take, I don't feel anything. But it's the nicest shoes that I love so much. Like, why were those taken away from me? My car, you know, week after week, something breaks down, people smash it, like, why? But it's actually when you're going through these trials and tribulations that you're actually given that space to grow, because you're being stretched. And I just hope that the next time you guys are going through something really difficult or really tough like this, you will be able to find the character in yourself to actually push forward, to actually take the next step, to actually put one foot in front of another and just keep on going, and actually find the values and find the things to be grateful for. Because it is when you have nothing to be grateful for and you search for it, that's when you're truly grateful. Because if you're grateful when everything is in abundance, then how are you kind of being grateful? It's in the same way, if you love people that are easy to love, it's not really love. It's when you love somebody that's really difficult to love, or when you love somebody that's wronged you, the capacity to love is actually expanded. So that's what I took away from this really horrible, shitty week. I really hope that listening to what I had to say kind of made you laugh a bit, and also kind of gives you perspective, so that the next time you're facing something like this, you'll actually be able to take a step back, think a bit, and actually find something to be grateful about. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, do give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, give it a share. I love when you guys are talking to me in the comment section. I really like interacting with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my Facebook page so that all of my videos you can watch. There's a grammar issue there, but it's okay, we'll leave it. So thank you again for tuning in to Just in Time. I will see you next time.